Hey Cancers, what's up? It's Shishi with She Reads Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well today. Today I pulled a spread on the person on your mind to see, what's on their mind. So it looks like you're dealing with someone that's, running, in and out, or just in denial about something, escaping. They only, in there for a good time, not a long time kind of energy. Like they have some kind of intimacy issues. I was seeing mother wounds a lot when I was going through the deck. They're used to only, sex only type of relationships. They sugarcoat or tell half truths to get what they want out of their partner. Redhead, a beach trip could be significant. There is a beach in the background of this intimacy card, and beach trip did come out. Yeah. And the letter K could be significant. A redhead, tall and skinny, also could be significant. So what happened? Where did I go after? Okay, so then I went over to what's your history with this person? And I deserve more than crumbs dressed up as consistency. So like I said, this person, kind of in and out, do exactly what they need to do to get what they want for the time being type of energy. But like I said, you are heavily on their mind. Like I was saying, obsessed, and quite a few times when I was trying to figure out what was on their mind. I forgot but like I said, they are just used to getting attention from so many people. They're not used to, commitment, or they just run away from commitment. When I pulled out from messages from their higher self, I got, I have addictions. I am no good for you. Can you forgive me? And I used to be a player, but somehow you changed that. So, it's like they're battling with their higher self, with what they got going on in 3D and the choices they have to make to be able to change that. Like they are really battling those emotions. I also had got, you could be a July Cancer, or this number 7 could be significant. You can be a life path 7. Have a 7-year-old. But we also, I was also getting, you could have, been with this person at, a young age. Or y'all have been together for a long time. You may have been a certain way when you first met. Y'all may have been on the same vibration when you first met, and this person felt like they had some type of control over you, or they felt like they conquered you in some sense because of maybe a weakness they thought you had. But it feels like it's something that you grew out of, and it also had you, give you the eye opening of what this person was doing, and you outgrew this person as well. It could have been a time in a relationship where you thought that you were barren, and that doesn't have to mean in a sense of fertility. It could be. I've been there, but when you are really protected, you may not have the perfect father to your kids or mother to your kids, but you know, Spirit has its reasons for not choosing, you know, certain people. Because, I mean, I could have definitely had a worse father for my child than I do. But like I said, you could have once upon a time just thought that you were not fruitful or abundant or, you know, able to achieve growth in some kind of way. But you are building your confidence about that. Like, you're going after what it is that you want. You're taking care of yourself more. And even when, you know, you're not feeling your best, you still, you know, are doing your best to continue to push forward. Okay. And like, I was getting, I asked what was this person's next actions towards you. And of course, you got the 2 of Six, 2 of Baskets. They want to come and try to plan to reunite with you and, you know, offer this harmonious relationship. And when I tell y'all, I shuffled my hoodoo deck I don't know how many times and tried to get a card to pop out for the advice, and I could not. Like, nothing would come out all of a sudden. So, you know, I just started pulling from other decks to see what it said. And so first I started with my partial stare go deck I got. And we got chosen, not chased. So, like I said, you are being advised to stay in the energy where, like I said, somebody isn't after you just for the thrill. Like, they're actually choosing to be with you. They want to be with you. Okay. I pulled also, and I got exercise and take a vacation. So yeah, just take some time away, you know, feed your soul, do something that makes you feel good for yourself. Like I said, this person was threatened by what you were becoming. Like I said, you could have been, you know, on a certain, y'all could have been on a certain level, you know, when y'all first met, but it's something that you know, outgrew. Like, I understand that. That's how me and my husband were. We were, you know, we were like in our mid-20s when we met. You know, we were partying, you know, no kids. Well, I didn't have any kids, so, you know, we were having a good time. But, you know, as you get older, you know, you outgrow those things. But some people, they get stuck in that time of their life and they don't want to outgrow it. But yeah, so I also pulled from the little tarot deck from, like, what your response will be. Like, you love this person, you really do. Like, you really do want, you would love forever for y'all. But like, right now you're focused on your money. Like, that's the advice I'm getting. Like, even though you want this person, like, to be your happily ever after, you know, you need to be more focused on your money. I also pulled from my spiritual deck, and I got instruct the soul, not the flesh. So, you know, just being in soul alignment, sacred self-direction, you know, being guided from your inner self. The body may stall, but the soul remembers the promise. Lead from there. Okay, so that's just, you know, answering the call. And then we got divine decline here, which is, you know, premature seeking, resistance. So this could be something that you are, you know, fresh out of. You know, you still processing a lot. So, like, right now, you may not be in a mood to hear what Spirit has to say, which is why I feel like I was getting resistance from my hoodoo deck. So I'm gonna leave that there, Cancer. I hope this gives you what you needed. Just know that you are always enough. You deserve more than crumbs dressed up as consistence. You are chosen, not chased. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe.